What's up, everybody? Derek here, and today we are out on the chipping green to do a little bit of chipping. But as far as we are from the green, just off the rough, you could probably putt this. But a lot of us will grab a 60 or a 58, 56 through the wedges and just make what could be an easy chip, a duff or over the green. There's so much difficulty that can come into play here with a thin little chip just like this. It's in that little bit of rough patch, so there's not much to deal with. Now, you could putt it, you could get it close, but I'm gonna show you something today where we can get this thing up here, lower the difficulty level, because if you have 5 duff chips in a round, that ain't gonna do good, because that's basically amounts to 5 strokes. So what I've basically got, you can take a 7, 8, 9 pitching wedge or even a lob wedge and get this up here and just do a bump and run little shot. Now, I've fallen in love with my 52 degree. I could do it with a pitching wedge as well. But once I start getting into my 9s and 8s, there is that little bit of chance. I mean, it's just basically a putting stroke. So all we're doing is a putting stroke. So let's set up on this ball and I'll show you that. Okay, the bump and run, fairly easy technique. I'm keeping my arms locked, elbows slightly bent. We're coming over the ball like it's a putt, except we're doing it with a wedge or a high iron. So basically, I choke down, so I have a little bit more toe closer to the ground. Not much shuffling, and it's just basically putting stroke. But what you're basically doing is you're just getting that slight little bit of jump over the fringe or the rough or wherever you're at if you're just off the green, and then you're reading the green like it's basically a putt. So where it's going to land, you're giving it enough to give it to where it's going to do, and then reading the break and trying to run it up there. So it's just a slight hop and then letting that roll take over. All right, now that we've figured out how our stroke is and we're choking down, we're basically going to aim straight at it. We're going to read where we want the ball to land. It's got a ridge, so if we're going to the far pin, I want it to land, and then it's almost like a lag putt once it gets over that ridge. So I'm going to aim straight, square my club face, and just try to go into it. I'm going to almost like a draw chip, whereas I'm aiming just a little bit right of my target. We got the slope. The greens are a little slow today. All right, let's get a little bit closer on this one. Oh, I got a little bit of side spin on that one, but look at it turn and go into it. Downhill putt, maybe 4 foot, something like that. So let's try this one. It's at the top of this little ridge. Oh, gave it a little bit too much. Let's try it one more time. That was more like it. Oh, tap in. Now, let's try this other back in here one more time. Since we got it close on this one, we know our consistency with the one further back and the one close like that. Now we got consistency on this back one, but can we get it even closer? Roll. It's a little bit inside of these other two, so it's not bad consistency, and we're giving ourselves a chance to putt, as opposed to teething it and going over, or a 60 degree and not giving it enough, and we end up duffing it, and we've got like a 15-foot putt. We've only hit it like 5 foot or something. There's just so many things that can go wrong. So if you simplify things, you can definitely learn to integrate this into your little bitty chipping routine whenever you're next to the green just like this, and maybe, just maybe, you can lower your scores. But thanks for watching it, guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.